Hey YouTube, this is Dean making another vid. If you like my content, please consider hitting the like button. Also, please consider subscribing, as it is very much appreciated. Just watched James's Harsman Hills video about his budget striker, Flint and Steel Saturday, and he had a budget striker exactly like that wouldn't spark very well. I wrote a response for you, mate, so hopefully you understood exactly what it was. I was trying to be as clear as possible. But like all text message things, I have problems with it. So I thought I'd do a video response for you. So hopefully I'll be able to explain it a bit better for you. I did see some sparks coming off it, so it might be that they didn't decarb it properly. So maybe get onto some sharp edges and try that. But I think your technique looked pretty good and there's no dramas with that. So I suggest getting it on a grinder first, go all the way around on the strike surfaces and grind it down. Make sure you don't get it hot. So grind it a little bit, touch it. As long as you can touch it with your hands, no problems. But if you grind it and get it too hot, you'll ruin the hardness of it, and it won't spark at all because you'll anneal it. But yeah, just grind it all the way around. Probably don't have to worry about that edge, because unless you want to strike on that edge, but just grind that surface there. Make sure you do that edge there, that I was talking about there, because you'll notice on mine, I've taken the file teeth off. I hope the light's picking it up. I took the little edges off there as well. Just soften those edges, because those edges will ruin your stones prematurely. So that's on a blunt edge too. So that's how it should spark. But grind it, because they might not have decarbed it properly. I've had a couple of them come and they wouldn't spark, but as soon as I ground them on both sides, they started sparking again. If you do that and it still doesn't spark, the only thing I can suggest is put it back in the forge, heat the thing up until it's bright orange, dip it in water, swish it around, do a figure eight, quench it in water until it goes cool to the touch, pull it out, grind it again just to clean all that up, because doing that tends to put a bit of carbon back, decarbs makes the edges not spark again. So grind the edges again just to clean them all up all the way around, and then try to spark it again. If it doesn't spark after that, they didn't use the right steel. It'll be a low carbon steel and won't have enough carbon in it to be able to spark. That's all I can suggest with them. Sometimes you just get a bum striker. Now I've got 160 something strikers in my collection, and out of all of them, every one of them I've eventually had them. After I've done all those processes, I've got them all to spark. So I've been thankful that I haven't got one that hasn't been low carbon steel yet. Granted, I've made a few of them too. I've probably made 30 or 40 now. So yeah, I probably bought 100 odd strikers. But yeah, I do tend to go from reputable makers too. So yeah, I have only bought from budget ones a few times. But yeah, anyway, a bit off on tangents. Anyway, I hope that helps you a bit. As I said, try on a sharp edge first. It's probably not... your technique looked fine, mate. Yeah, you got it right down. But yeah, try to grinder. Then if the grinder doesn't work, put it in a forge and bright orange, non-magnetic. So get a little magnet, try it against it, and yeah, quench it, and away it goes. I think even because I saw it on there, I did see a couple of sparks coming off. So that to me says that it was probably not decarbed properly, and maybe the grinder will fix it up. But if it doesn't, the only thing I can suggest is quenching it. And yeah, you probably get it going again. But these should spark really well. Like that one, that's it. That you got the PS hook one or whatever they are called. They're all the same. They're all come from China. That one's sparking pretty good. So that's one edge. You know, so it generates pretty good sparks. Bash the hell out of these flints. But yeah, I really like the little dog tags, but they're a bit small for my hand. I've got stupidly big hands, but anyway, yeah, I tend to go for a bit bigger striker, but they're good fit in the kits. I hope you get it working well for you, mate, because yeah, as I said, I do like these strikers, especially with just their size and that they go in kits really well. But anyway, I hope that helps, James. Thanks for watching.